Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Georgia Bulldogs. What's that coming down the track? Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Conversion is not good. That keeps the score. Boise State 6, Georgia 0.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Gain of 23 on the play. First and goal, Georgia.
First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Quarterback sneaks ahead. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. The Broncos will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Dropping back, it's Raiola. throws. We'll kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play-calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Quarterback extends the play. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Might be changing the route. Maybe some confusion. The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back. Throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rush is on him. they've got. On the direct snap, it's Berry. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Northwestern 14, Boise State 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll get rid of it. Complete downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Broncos had this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Bold. It's a seam wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Looking for an open area to his left. Found a little room out of the wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. Now improvising. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the wildcat. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's loose. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the wildcat. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Steps away. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. Quarterback moving. There he goes. Turning it on. Touchdown, Northwestern. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. fires to the big fella. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
From inside his own 10, and the ball is loose on the return. And they're able to dive on that football and get it back. That would have been a disaster to cough it up immediately after a score.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, man.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Underwood. Now he's going to break the pocket. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires left. Makes a connection. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's White. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Unloads it it downfield. And he's got it inside the 20.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
First down.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Underwood. He rifles one deep down the right side. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Sends it downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's White. There he goes. Lots of running room. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20.